You know what kind of bugs me, and this bugged me for a while, right? Is the fact that in 5e, druidic is a class feature that druids pick up, because that means like uh in the story, like in story, right? Um, people wouldn't be able to learn druidic unless the DM allows it. And I know that's like by default, right? Because if druid doesn't, if the DM doesn't want it, then like the player can't do it. But you know how good of an arc that would be for your campaign is if someone learned druidic and a druid circle learns that they did, and they are sending druids after them, and you have to learn how, and you have to figure out a way to stop this druid circle to from killing whoever learned druidic, you know. And what that also means is like if you play like a cleric, for example, that who worships nature god or nature in some way and get their powers from that, but they're a cleric and they spent their time with a druid circle, they would not know druidic unless the DM gives them the language. You know what I mean? Like, if they spent like most of their life or a long enough time to earn the druid's trust, the druid's trust, they would not know druidic unless uh the DM allows them or said they taught them it. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's default, and I know that's like, oh well, of course the DM allows it, but like, they would not be able to learn it naturally. They wouldn't. They would not be able to. And like, let's say a wizard with a high intellect and like character wise, like for your character, is a linguist, right? And you even pick up the linguist feat, right? Right? They would not be able to naturally learn Druidic or figure out the language by the rules. They would not be able to because it's a feature. Yep, yep. It bugs the hell out of me. I even had a little argument with my DM. There was a thing we were talking about and playing with where you could choose the class as a base, but you as like a base, but you choose the theme of another. You're right. So let's say you choose the theme of or the class of wizard, right? But you choose the theme of druid. So you would be a druid, but you would play as a wizard, right? Where you like pick a certain spells and right and everything. But you could choose, but you're a druid, so you can choose like druid spells and shit. But you work like a wizard, right? Because you are a wizard by default, by class default, you would not know druidic, and therefore you do not know druidic, even though you are a druid. It bugs the hell out of me. And I think it's such a missed opportunity for like a little like campaign arc, you know, where you have to learn how to convince druids not to kill you, kill your character, or you try to, stop them in some way. I think it's such a missed opportunity. Sorry, I wanted to rant. I thought about it this morning, and I wanted to rant about it a little bit. I would like to know your thoughts on this matter, um, and what you guys do with it. I would love to know. Um, I would love to know. So please comment. Uh, I loved reading them, and I'll try to respond to them. But until then, have a good one. Bye bye.